So today we're going to head out on about a 400-mile trip across northern Montana. So if you're curious what it's like over on the east side of the mountains, well, you'll get to see 5 towns over there. We'll show you around and we'll talk about the real estate prices in those towns. So let's go. So we left the Flathead Valley about 6 a.m. on the way to our first stop in Shelby, and it's about 150 miles, so it was a little over 2 hours. You take Highway 2 and you go right underneath Glacier National Park. You come out in East Glacier, you go through Browning, Cut Bank, and then you end up in Shelby. And Shelby, right here is the bridge. Shelby sits right on I-15, which is the big north-south route through this part of the country, and it's about 36 miles up to the Canadian border from Shelby. And the population of Shelby right now is about 3,216 people, and Shelby is the county seat of Toole County in Montana. And all these towns we're going to look at today, it's totally ag based, a lot of wheat farming up here and all the way along. This is called or known as the High Line, and the railroad runs right along basically Highway 2 through all these towns, and it connects everything from Seattle to Minneapolis along this High Line route. So the real estate in Shelby right now, there's only 3 lots available, and they range in price from $22,500 for a just over a tenth of an acre lot in town, a city lot, and then you can get 43 acres outside of town for $250,000. And right now there's 19 homes available in Shelby, and the lowest priced home is $69,000 for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 840 square foot house on just over a quarter of an acre. And the most expensive one listed right now is $485,000 for a 4-bedroom, 4-bath house that's 3,862 square feet, and it's on 3 acres. So if we head another 43 miles east of Shelby, we'll run into the little town of Chester. And Chester's got a population right now of 826. Again, totally agricultural based, as you can see by the grain elevators here. And Chester is the county seat of Liberty County, Montana. And Chester's really wide open. When you get outside of town, there's not a tree to be seen for miles. As far as the eye can see, it's just wide open country out here. As far as the real estate goes in Chester, right now there's 1 lot for sale, and if you're looking for a deal on a bunch of land, it's $250,000 for 329 acres. And as far as homes for sale in Chester, right now there's 5 on the market, and they range in price from $78,500 for a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 994 square foot house on a quarter of an acre, all the way up to $249,900 for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath house that's 1,992 square feet, that's on a city lot of 0.16 acres. So as we head another 60 miles down the road to the east, we'll come into the biggest town we're going to see on this trip, and it's Havre, Montana. It has a population of 9,226 right now, and Havre's the county seat of Hill County in Montana. It's also a big hub for the railroad because it's located halfway between Seattle and Minneapolis on the Empire Builder route, they call it. Again, the route that runs all along the High Line here. So it's always been a big train station, and all the people that work for the railroad end up in Havre at one time or another. It's also home to Montana State Northern, which is a 115-acre campus, has about 1,100 students, and they offer 2-year, 4-year, and master's degrees there. So it's a good-sized college up here in northern Montana. As far as the real estate goes in Havre, right now there are 9 lots for sale, and they range in price from $39,000 for a 0.34 acre lot in town, all the way up to $288,000 for 320 acres outside of Havre, and there are 55 homes on the market right now around town. They range in price from $75,000 for a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 480 square foot house on a tiny little city lot, all the way up to $330,000 for a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 3,083 square foot house that's on just under a half acre. So as we continue our trip east, we're going to head another 89 miles out of Havre on Highway 2, and it will end up in the town of Malta, Montana. Malta has a population of 1,851 people right now, and it is the county seat of Phillips County in Montana. The real estate around Malta right now, there are no lots for sale in Malta, but there are 11 homes on the market, and they start out at $98,000 for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,332 square foot manufactured home on just over a quarter of an acre, and it goes all the way up to $270,000 for a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 3,000 square foot home that's also just over a quarter of an acre. And finally, we'll head to the last town we're going to look at today, and it's another 70 miles east of Malta, and it's the town of Glasgow, Montana. And just to give you perspective on how big Montana is, from Glasgow continuing east, it's still another about 140 miles to the North Dakota border from Glasgow. So Montana's huge, especially going from west to east along the northern part of the state here. But Glasgow's got a population of 3,186 people. It's the county seat of Valley County, Montana. And the other thing that Glasgow is near is the Fort Peck Reservoir. The Fort Peck Dam is 18 miles south of Glasgow, and it's a dam on the Missouri River, and it created the Fort Peck Reservoir, which is the biggest body of water in Montana. It's 134 miles long, and it's 220 feet deep in its deepest spot, and it's a huge fishing area. Many people head over there to fish during the summer and even in the winter. Pretty popular area, and it's a beautiful spot as well. As far as the current real estate situation around Glasgow, right now there are no lots for sale here either, but there are 14 homes for sale, and they range in price from $95,000 for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 660 square foot house on a city lot of 0.08 acres, all the way up to $499,900 for a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 3,632 square foot house that's on 24 acres just outside of town. So I hope you enjoyed that tour of northern Montana. It's definitely a different landscape from over here on the west side, but the towns are great. There's very few people over there, so if you're looking to get away from the crowds, this is the spot. And obviously the real estate prices are far cheaper over on the east side of the state. So if you have any questions about any of these towns or areas or real estate over there or anything about this part of the state, let us know, and we'll see you again on our next video.
Thank you for watching our video. Please call, text, or email for more information, and don't forget to watch our other videos about Montana.